The GSA Labor Rates Tool can be found under the Fed Connect tab and then GSA Labor Rates. When it opens up, there's always these two graphs at the top that show price ranges and prices by category. The price ranges graph is stagnant and that does not change. It shows the various ranges in pricing based upon all of the available categories in the calc tool. The prices by category chart changes within the search when you modify the search criteria. You can also expand this graph to show more entries based upon what you have in this box right here. Both of these charts are easy to download or print or even view as a data table. And you can use them for presentation or reporting needs. As you scroll down into the actual tool, there is a global search option, which allows you to search all of the columns based upon the word that you're searching. So if you wanted to search for engineer, it will search all of the columns below and pull back not only labor categories that include engineer, but vendor names that include the word also. There's a clear reset button that brings everything back to refresh. And then the main way to search is by typing in your labor category that you would like to find out the pricing for. So I'm going to type in nurse, and then it's going to pull back all the different categories that include that word of nurse within their title. You can sort the columns. So there's also an hourly price column, which will tell you what the hourly rate has been reported. So I just sorted by lowest going to highest. There's an education column. So it looks like some of these don't actually have that included, but you could put that in there and then it's going to refine your nurse results to show just 3 now that include a bachelor's degree for their education. There's years of experience. So it looks like our choices now are 3 years or 0. And these are the going rates. Then you can see which vendor is associated with those prices. And we've linked the vendor's profile within Fedmine. So I'm going to look at Milliman Inc. And I opened up, I meant to click on their company profile. And it's going to open up in a new tab. Now, you can go from here and add them as a tracked company to get notified when they win any new contract award or task orders. You can get contact information. You can look up subcontracting information and really just get a good understanding of how this company has been winning. If you want to click into their GSA schedule contract number, you can definitely click on that and it will open also into another tab, and that's going to take you to their actual contract where this pricing has been used. You can see the individual transactions, the task order details, and then we've also included that labor rates column to show all of the various labor rates that this company has reported under that schedule. And there's that nurse too. So there's also a way to search and search by contract number. So you can type into any of these columns really, and the last column will show you which contract vehicle was used for that procurement. So I'm going to just reset and then search by vendor. I'm going to type in AECom, and then it's going to populate with all of the categories that come from that AECom company. You can sort this as well. You can see that the prices by labor category have changed up at the top. You can modify this to just show the top 10, however you want to display it and however you want it to show in the graphs that you're using. And then the last column, like I said, we link the contract vehicle that was used, and you can also search this way. So you can see if there were any Schedule 70s, but there were not for AECOM. You could clear and then just sort of search by contract vehicle. So now it's pulling from IT Schedule 70. And then you could refine it either by vendor or putting in a education level or even an hourly price. So you can download this information. We have two different downloading options here at the top. I'm going to just click download to Excel, and it's going to warn me as always about how many downloads it's going to take against my allotted downloads. And then we can open that up, and you can see it brings in all of the various categories. It's in a nicely formatted spreadsheet, and you can definitely manipulate the data however you need to. There's also a download PDF option. And that is right here. So it's going to show the same exact thing that you see on the screen, but it's in a PDF document. So that does it for our GSA labor rates training. It's pretty straightforward. You can use any of the columns to search based upon what you're looking for and refine it by years of experience or hourly price. You can click into read more about the companies, or even get into those GSA contracts and just get really good actionable intelligence on competitive pricing.